So I'm Orit, and I'm the HR director for JNF-USA in Israel. And now I'm honored to have the opportunity to help and to manage this wonderful project of hosting the families. And I have here Inbal next to me, and Inbal is one of the evacuees from Netivot, and later on she will also say a few words to thank everyone. But I wanted, we hear a lot about evacuees and about hosting families and evacuation centers. And I think it's a great opportunity to share with you our experience. Our student left just a few days after everything started on October 7th, and it was clear to us that we have a wonderful opportunity to use the fact that we have this amazing place here at Hod Sharon and offer it to evacuees, to these families who suddenly one day need to leave everything and just find another place to stay. So we learned day by day. We learned while having more and more people coming. At the beginning, everybody were from Sderot, and we had a few families coming from Sderot, and we had to learn the different needs, the different requests, what they need, and the need changed day by day, because what you need after 3 days when you're in a different place is not what you need after 2 weeks or after 3 weeks, and goes on. So, we knew we need to make this a home. It's not a vacation. It's not taking a few days just staying somewhere. It's a home, and what it means to have a home. So first, I believe, and everybody, here on the team, we understood that there are two main factors. You have to be very flexible. You have to be very sensitive, and it goes together. It combines, because you have to be actively listening to what the people need. And sometimes it's not what we think, but they know what they need. These are people who have their wishes and their needs and and we need to be there for them. And we had to change day by day. Sometimes, having a phone call at 9 o'clock in the evening, I need to move to another room, or I need this for my kid for tomorrow, or do you maybe have a laptop, or I need to go to a doctor, and we need to be there. We need to give it to them because they need our help. And I think that was the major thing that we had to understand, is that we need to be able to be very flexible, to react fast, and to give whatever they need. I think I can, say that we had 3 different categories when we approached what it means to make this a home. First, of course, there's the facility, and it's not about counting beds, because I can have a family with 4 kids and 2 babies, and they need to stay in one room with their parents. And I can have a family with 7 kids, but 3 of them are teenagers, and they should have a separate room. I can have a elderly couple, who needs to be on the ground floor because they cannot run in the stairs to get to the shelter if we need. So we had to understand that we need to really know who we are hosting and what we can offer them. Of course, food, we have meals three times a day. At the beginning, we thought maybe we could have volunteers to come for Shabbat dinner, but then we understood that what we thought would be a great gesture is not what they need. So we had, again, to change. We had to build a community. It's not easy to leave the place you live in and to come to a totally, something different, strangers around you. And we understood that people from Sderot need to be with people from Sderot, and we have to open another building for people from Ashkelon, and then another building for people from Netivot, because they need to feel that they can have their neighbors that understand what they need and what they want to do. And yes, of course, everybody works together, and we have a great group here of 82 people being together, living together really in harmony, but still it's not the same. And we understood that we have to have 3 different buildings for different people, because it's all about the community. Then what do you do about education? What do you do about, activities? So we have our wonderful, wonderful madrichim who, I have to say, I was speechless when it was clear to them once the kids left home that they are staying here volunteering and just being here as brothers and sisters of these little kids. And together with the great network that we have here in Hod HaSharon and in Ra'anana of volunteers, we have activities, we have Pilates and yoga. We just had a yoga class an hour ago before we had this Zoom call for the grown-up, for the parents, so they can take a breath and they can have their time with themselves. But we also have different, chocolate sessions for the kids, and art and craft and bicycles, and playing with the madrichim in the shelter. And this morning, we managed to get a kindergarten teacher who's voluntarily going to open a kindergarten here for 10 kids between the ages of 3 and 6. And this is going to be a wonderful structure for the kids to have a group where they can feel that they're a part of something, and it gives them the stability and the confidence. Last thing was understanding that an important part of building resilience and empowering is to let the families to also be to have an active part in this project. It means that we don't clean the rooms, not because we don't want to help, but because it's important for them to take a part in having this done and take care of their families and take care of themselves. And we have representatives from each building, and they are a part of our logistic team, and they are helping, and Inbal is one of them, and they are helping us manage this project because they are active, and it gives them the sense of ability and capability, and it builds their strength to build their communities again when they will have to go back to Sderot and Netivot and Ashkelon and Gaza Envelope, etc. I want to say something about our staff members, and I already mentioned the wonderful madrichim that we have. We have the madrichim, we have our social workers, we have everybody here at Mass, we have the teachers, we have the facility, the maintenance team, and they are doing a wonderful job from the bottom of their hearts. But we also understand, and being HR, I know that I have to support them too. Each one of our members here have family and friends in the Army now. I have teachers who have 2 or 3 of their children in the Army in different places. So not only that they are supporting these families, we also have to support them. And I think Noah will be able to elaborate a little bit about that, because she's involved in one of the wonderful things that she's doing for our staff to support them and enable them to support the families. This is a teamwork, as I said, and the motto here is treat and host the families as if they were your own family members and friends. And I want to give Inbal now the opportunity to say a few words on behalf of her and her family and her friends here.
Hi, I'm excited. My name is Inbal, and I want to tell you thank you. I come from Netivot with my husband and 3 children, and it's very important for us. My children is very afraid, not good symptom, because they were last week.
And Bal fell near her house last week before they came here.
And when we come here, my children can't to breathe, to live, to smile, and I want to tell you thank you. It's very important. Thank you.
Thank you.